Good evening. I hope everyone can hear me, and I would like to start our meeting today. Today we will be discussing mainly two master programs that are taught in English at the Faculty of Economic Sciences at HSE University in Moscow. So today we have two heads of academic supervisors of the master programs, and they will tell you about the structure of the programs, the various tracks to study, and how you can apply and get admission offer and scholarship offer as well. Please, let's start from the program that is devoted to economics and economics policy. It is Dr. Kuznetsova is here. She will make a presentation now, and then we will proceed to strategic corporate finance.
Thank you, Oksana. So I'm sharing my presentation. I am sharing, so yeah, it's here. Okay, let me make it, yeah. Can you see the slides?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So good evening, everybody. So it's my pleasure to be here. The meetings organized by Oksana are always very warm and useful. So I'm jealous if you attending the first time this meeting organized by the Oksana. So I'm representing the HSE's master program, economics and economic policy. So I'm the academic supervisor. I'm also the scientific supervisor of one of our specializations, but later about it. So here you can find my email address. So if you have any questions regarding the program admission, regarding information you should or should not include in your portfolio, do not hesitate to contact me. Or Oksana is always very helpful. So if you have anything in mind, ask her or me. We'll try to help you. So economics and economic policy. So from the very name of the program, it is related to the links between economic policy and economics in many senses. So I'd like to explain to you a little. You see, it's a very broad field of economics, everything related to economic policy and economics. So we have three very different specializations, or track as we call them. We have two general tracks. One is called applied economics. So economics, which is applied to some questions, some very practical questions. Either it is the questions of some sectors, some corporations, or it may be also the questions related to the public sector, how to formulate in the best way the policy of, I don't know, of the city, or fiscal policy in a region or anything, or how should we elaborate the policy in the sector to provide the best quality and quantity of electricity to everybody. So many questions like this. And here in this track, you see there's English plus Russian. So you can either mix languages, or if you don't have no idea about Russian language, it's not a problem here. Here for this track, you can compose your own individual learning plan totally in English. So the knowledge of Russian is neither restriction or the opportunity here. So if you don't know it, you can choose this track. The second track, which is called the quantitative methods, is for those who want to know how to elaborate the methods suitable to assess different economic situations, to find the proper policy. So it's either econometric methods, or it's also might be something from machine learning. Very modern methods are taught here. And here, some knowledge of Russian is required, as some key courses are taught in Russian. So here you need some knowledge of Russian. So, and I know that some foreign students come into HSE know Russian, so for some of you it's not a problem. So if you are interested in econometric, in quantitative methods, and you know Russian, you're welcome here. And the third track is the most academic one, so it's called research in economics. You might think of it as of the first stage of a PhD program. So after this track, our students can freely go to different PhD programs. So they have enough knowledge and skills to pursue their academic careers. I am not sure about the numbers, but something like 60% of the students of this track go to our aspirantura, our HSE PhD program. But you're not, it's not a requirement, so you don't have to go to PhD program or to continue your academic career if you choose this track, but it is easier if you start here, because we provide very, very fundamental education here for those who are interested in economics and economic policy. So these are the guys, the supervisors of our tracks or specialization. So quantitative methods run by Professor Kosova. Applied economics track is run by Professor Kuznetsov. So the same last name as mine, but we're not relatives. And the research in economics is run by me and Professor Bilani. So here in the academic track, you can choose either behavioral economics. You know, it's a very, very popular modern topic, and there's a special group focusing on all this stuff. And if you choose either microeconomic or macroeconomic field, so you're joining the group called Macro, run by me. In January, we can share this information with you later. I think in January, probably the beginning of February, we'll organize some webinars, online webinars, explaining in more details what is taught here for these groups in these research tracks. So you'll have all this information later. So some words about the educational plan. So what you should what you can choose if you want, what you should take if you choose our program. So we have the main courses, which are similar for all students of the program. Standard advanced microeconomics, macroeconomics, introduction in Python, which is necessary for all our students. And we have also the courses of specialization. So they are the courses linked to the particular field on which the particular track is focusing. So I'll tell about it later if I have time. If no, we'll have a special meeting devoted to that. And we have very important seminars. So I'll tell you about them later. So a lot of choices you have to make if you join the program. So you need to choose the track or specialization. You need to choose your scientific advisor. You have to choose the topic for your master thesis. You have to choose the research seminar. So, but that's how. So with a lot of freedom, a lot of flexibility. But from the very beginning, it might be a little bit difficult. But we are here to help you if you have any questions or problems. So we don't leave you alone. Don't even dream about it. So we're we help you, we take you by the hand and help you to go through all these stuff to achieve your goals. So these are the main courses I told you about before. So these are the main seminars. So we have the special seminar, which is organized as some special meetings with your supervisor, like the mentor seminar, it's how we call it. So basically, these are the meetings with the supervisor of the whole track. So you remember these 4 phases. We are going to help you with all your questions. With if you don't know how to choose the research question, if you have some doubts about choosing a particular project, if your doubts about, I don't know, choosing the scientific advisor, so we are here to help you, or to give some advices about which conference to choose. So all this stuff. So we are going to help you with it. And we also have a methodological scientific seminar where we basically teach how to do research, how to write proper thesis. So these are the very, very important elements of our learning plans. So here I have the lists of the special courses for different tracks. I'm not sure I need to go through all of them now. So I think the presentation will be available. And everything is on the verb page of the program. So, but you can just have a look. So how many options you have? Many options. And these are just the here the list for behavioral economics group inside the research track. So they are studying behavioral policy, experimental economics. They also need a profound knowledge in microeconomics. So they have some additional courses in micro and empirical courses. So and every year we try to find new teachers, new courses, in order to provide you with all necessary knowledge and information you may need to continue either your studies or your future career. So a lot of things we can give you here. And just several examples, you have to choose a topic, a research question, and you work on it with a group of students with similar interests. So just several names of the research seminars. We have more than 100 of research seminars you can choose among. So not all of them are in English, but usually there are options, like if officially the research seminar, the project seminar is in Russian, but we can ask if the head of the seminar is willing to work also in English if you don't know Russians. And usually we have no problems in with finding the proper there might be mistake, there might be some, not problems, but troubles, but usually they are related to the fact that students, I don't know, are late with the deadlines and something like this. But if you do everything in time, so everything will be fine, and you'll find a very interesting topic for you to work on and to just have a look here. Welfare economics, identifying model data, causality, incentives. So many very interesting topic, and I'm so jealous because you have these chairs. It's so if I was younger, I would definitely choose one of them, probably not one, but so many options for you. So and the final part of this presentation is about the enrollment and admissions. So the common way to join us is to participate in the portfolio competition, which has been started 3 weeks ago, or almost 4 weeks ago. But you have some time, but I really advise you not to wait too long, So because the number of places is limited, so first come, first serves. If the excellent candidates come at the very beginning of this enrollment process, so and you decide to wait until May, for example, there is a huge chance that there are no places with the scholarship. So try to be earlier, try to come earlier. And there are also several Olympiads. Oksana knows better than me about all this stuff, but how to apply there, highly open doors. So we have several students which came this year via Open Doors Olympiad. They're very strong, so we really welcome such students here. But if you choose to participate in portfolio competition, that's what you have to provide. So there's several words to make your life easier. So if you have, first of all, if you have any doubts or questions, do not hesitate to contact me or Oksana, because it's very important. If you don't provide some necessary information, there is a chance that you don't get the highest grade for your portfolio and you cannot attend for free. So that is important. So if you have anything to ask, do not hesitate, don't wait too long. So first of all, you have to provide the copy of your diploma with the transcript of your grades. And here, so you cannot change it for sure. So when you have your, but please be sure that this copy is readable, and it is for our program is in English. So it might be in French. I can understand French, but sorry, I don't understand many other languages. So be sure that we can read it, we can understand what is in it, because I remember several cases when it was in some very beautiful letters which I couldn't read, and so I didn't have any idea about the records of this or that student. So, but it is funny, but this may cost you the admission. So be attentive here. So the motivation letter. So in your motivation letter, you have to show why you want to join us, why you're interested in economic and economic policy. But very, very important, please try to show some knowledge of the program. So because sometimes the letters are like the general letters, like I want to well, get more information, to be successful, to be clever. But show that you want to join our program, show that you check the list of the courses, you know which courses you want to choose, which track or specialization you want to choose. This is very important, because you should think about us. We are composing the groups in applied economics and behavioral economics, and we need this information to compose these groups in the best way. So the motivation letters with this information showing your interest in a particular group, in a particular topic, showing the knowledge of the program, these letters get the highest grade of 20 points. So CV, so be sure that it's not CV made for your job application. Because sometimes, well, you have your CV, you just send it everywhere, and it's rather strange. We're in education, and if there is the second line in your CV, in your resume, says that you're applying for a job at this or that salary. So it's rather well, strange for us. So come on, you're coming to. But just be attentive that it looks academically. So this is what is important. Letter of recommendation, you should ask your teacher, professor, or your it's always better to ask the scientific supervisor from your previous university. So this gives us a lot of information. Or the professor with who you worked as a research, or I don't know, teaching us is something like this. English proficiency, it's either the a special exam like IELTS, for example, or if you're from the country where English is the official language, or from the program in a university which was taught in English, so you can provide the official letter from your university saying that English was the official language of your program. So and very important, there is the part called academic achievements, and unfortunately many foreign students don't put anything there, but it's very important. So if you have anything like, I don't know, if you have a term paper which you're proud of, why don't you add it? If you can have something showing that you have been doing some research in economics, show it to us. Or another example, I remember several portfolios saying when in the resume it was said that the applicant has I don't know, 2 publications in economic journals, and nothing in the folder for academic achievements. Why don't you add it there? So you have a publication, copy the text and add it to the academic achievements. So show us you have the potential, you have some experience. This is very important. Or, for example, you did receive a special award from the dean, like the best student of, I don't know, 2022, added there. Or some, probably you were receiving some special scholarship, or you participated in conferences, seminars. Everything can help. So everything can help. Or so if you have doubts, included it or not, first, the best option is to ask us whether you should include it or not. The second option is it's better to include more than don't. So we usually try to ask the applicants if we miss something. If something is missed, we usually ask whether you can resend or add something. But what if we forget, or the email is lost? So try to include something here. And we have also the optional interview. So sometimes we if we have some doubts, like the applicant is strong, but for example we're not sure that he or she understands the field correctly, so that's when we can ask the applicant to talk to us via Zoom or other platforms to interview him or her, just to make a proper decision. But usually we don't use this option, but we can, and sometimes we do. So all the information is on the website of the program, and you have also can find a lot of information about how to prepare for studies. So the first thing is to get accepted. The second is to study, and here I really advise you to think about your knowledge and skills in economics and maths, because we need some mathematical skills here. And you have almost 1 year before the next academic, the start of your studies, if you are accepted, if you choose this program. Use this year properly. So it will be much easier for you to study, and it will be much more chances for you to succeed if you have some profound knowledge in maths, for example. So on the web page of the program, we have the list of the courses from Coursera, for example. which you can choose to improve your knowledge in these disciplines in order to make your studies here easier and more successful. So I think I'm out of time, but I hope I was useful. And again, do not hesitate to contact us. We'll be glad to answer all your questions. So thank you very much for your attention. I think I'm done.
Thank you very much, Professor Kuznetsova. I would like to, before we hear Professor Ivanesov, I would like to introduce you Lisa Masenkova, who we hired from this year. Lisa is a graduate of the High School of Economics, and she graduated in intercultural communications, and also she is your prime first point of contact. She sends you emails about your missing items in portfolio or schedules interviews. And I really want you to be in contact with Elizaveta, because this can be very helpful. And now we would like to hear from Professor Ivanesova, who is now preparing her presentation, and after that, we will have questions and answers, and I have a small bonus for you if you will be interested. Let's talk about strategic corporate finance now.
Thank you, Oksana. So let me, first of all, open my presentation. Can you see it on my slide?
Yes, please.
Okay. Good day, dear students or future students of HSE University. Today, I am glad to present the Strategic Corporate Finance Program. First of all, this is a fully English program, and so it means that all courses will be realized in English. Here, you can see our website, where actually you can find all necessary information. So let me go in further. Here, I just would like to tell you 2 words about myself. My name is Julia Vanesova, and I am academic supervisor of Strategic Corporate Finance. Actually, I have worked at business, then received Russian PhD, and since 2012, I have worked for HSE University. And actually, I will be glad to share my experience with my students, with you. So here are smart ladies. They are supervisors of our tracks. We are planning to realize 3 tracks next year. So first track is research track, and it is called Behavioral Finance and Asset Pricing. Actually, this track will be interesting for students who want to develop their skills in academic sphere. And this track will focus on personal patterns in companies. Maybe we'll focus on theory of market efficiency, behavioral patterns, rational and irrational. For actually, this track for students who already have a good understanding of classical finance and just would like to improve their knowledge here. And second direction here in research track is asset pricing direction. This is also for students who would like to build their career at the university in scientific sphere. And here you will study financial markets, instruments, asset pricing models, investment strategies, different alternative investments. and you will learn not just standard financial instruments, but also you will focus, for example, on cryptocurrencies and asset pricing in cryptocurrency. It's also very interesting. So second and third track are general track. Second track is devoted to fundraising, capital structure, and payout policy. Actually, this track will form main theoretical base. And this track more for students who would like to build their career in business, in companies, in corporations, and for students who would like to know how to finance companies, how to apply, how to attract different sources of financing, who would like maybe to know about dividend puzzles, who would like to learn capital structure, and so on, who would like also to know about cost of capital and other interesting things. And actually, this track will be useful for students who would like to continue their career in investment banking, maybe in consulting companies, in venture capital, and so on. And last but not least, track, it's also general track, is devoted to investment decisions, mergers, acquisition, and restructuring. Actually, here you will learn efficiency of M&A deals, how to assess it. Actually, a lot of spectrum research and general questions devoted to companies restructuring. And also you will learn different practical features here. So also this track for students who would like to build their career at corporations, in consulting companies, investment banking, and maybe in state companies. Here, structure of our program. This is 2 years program, and here just key courses of first year. Such obligatory part is project. Actually, you will be able to choose also academic or practical oriented projects. It's also up to you. And for example, practical oriented project coordinated by our representative of consulting companies or others companies from one side, and from academic supervisor from HSE University from other sides. Here you will prepare also master theses at this project, so it's also interesting to have choice of this. So mentor seminar and methodological research seminar, it's also obligatory part of first year. And here some major courses that you will learn during first period. Actually, fundamental parts, it's microeconomics, econometrics, theory of finance, and corporate finance and business relations. This is advanced level. Here also elective courses, but this is not all courses are presented here. You will also be able to choose such called Maga-Lega courses. It's university courses that also will be useful for your future career. This is the structure of our first year. So during the second year, actually, you will prepare mostly your master theses during this period, but also you may choose some elective courses that is presented here. Also the same opportunities to choose Maga-Lega courses. And also you have opportunity to pass a professional internship, maybe in companies or maybe at the university labs or in your projects. This is according structure of our program, first and second year. Also, anyway, we are going to develop different partnerships with our host universities, with our friendly universities. Actually, Oksana will tell you about this in detail, but I just would like to tell you that you have such opportunities. You may go to host university, maybe you may take a short mobility program. So also you can use this opportunity on the program. Here on the slide, I would like to tell you just companies where our alumni worked this period. Actually, we can meet our graduates everywhere. For example, in investment banking, in consulting, asset management, business relation, real sector, and even in state companies. It's also, we are glad to see our graduates at these companies. Actually, 2 words about portfolio structure. Actually, it's a bit similar as Olga told, but I would like to focus on 3 obligatory part. It's motivation letter, CV, and diploma with grades. This is 3 parts are obligatory for portfolio. So recommendation letters also will be a good bonus for you. If you have it, please also edit it your portfolio. Research publications, it's also good if you have it. Please also provide this. If you have any different achievements, not only in scientific, or maybe you have some achievements in sports, in arts, or in other sphere, please also write about this in maybe motivation letter in your CV. It will be also very interesting to know you better, and just it will be also bonus for you. Actually, GRE or GMAT certificate would be profitable for us, but if you have any English certificates, for example, TOEFL or IELTS, please also edit it in your portfolio. And last step is interview. Actually, our professors will check your knowledge in theory of finance, in maths, and theory of probability, ask maybe questions about sphere of interests, about your future research, and so on. So please don't be afraid. It's a really good atmosphere, and this is just the final step of your portfolio. So actually, if you have any questions, I will be glad to answer about the program, about the portfolio structure, and so on. You can see my email on the slide. So thank you for your presentation, and welcome to the Strategy Corporate Finance program.
Thank you so much, thank you. And while you are thinking about what questions you would like to ask, please, I would like to share a very short presentation about what shall you do if your portfolio is missing important high grades that you really need to get admission. And if you are a very professional person, but when you were doing your undergraduate studies, your academic performance was not really impressive for our admission committee. So this Open Door Russian Scholarship Project is a great way to find both admission offer and full scholarship, because the winners are invited in relevant fields, are invited to be admitted to the programs, to the master programs, and also are provided dormitory accommodation. And here are the programs. So we admit winners of economics and econometrics, also winners of mathematics and IE and business and management are invited to apply to strategic corporate finance. And the importance of this talk now is that registration to this Olympiad is closing on December 10th. So technically you have time to prepare similar portfolio as you can prepare for the HSE portfolio competition. And during the second stage, when you pass the first stage in January, there is already a schedule of tests. You can plan ahead your plans and decide which field is relevant to your background. And then you see that in February you already know the results. And this Olympiad, it is not Olympiad where there is like 1 or 3 winners. There are many winners, and indeed they are very strong students, and we really would like to have them. This presentation I will also send to you because again we encourage you to apply as early as possible, because we have right now we have admission going, and applications are considered, and you can adjust your plans accordingly when you get a decision of the program. But also, if you are like hesitant about your grades and your strengths of your portfolio, you should really participate in this Olympiad and try to win it. So please, would you have any questions? If you have any questions about the application process and about your portfolio composition, or like about the study process, it's the right time to ask it, because now we have 2 programs, academic supervisors, and we are ready to answer some questions. Yes, please. You can put on your microphone, I think. Yes. Yes, please go
Yes,
ahead.
hello. I would like to ask a question about admission. I am trying to apply to your program in master's degree through Россотрудничество, and I would like to know if there is a possibility to get a recommendation letter from your faculty, because in Россотрудничество we were told if we will present some specific achievements to the Faculty of Economics, let's say, in your university, there might be the possibility to get that recommendation letter that is signed by assistant dean or the dean of the faculty. So I'd like to know if there's a possibility in your faculty as well.
Usually we do not give up recommendations to applicants whom we don't know, but I really encourage you to apply directly to HSE, because basically if admitted you will get not even the same, but that scholarship that you can get via Россотрудничество, and the admission process is free online. And you will know the results not in March or in May, but maybe even before the new year. So in a way, I don't see, of course, you can apply to Россотрудничество to your discretion, but at the same time, there is no sense not to apply now directly to HSE, because you already have your portfolio, so you don't need to spend time on that. It is free of charge and it is online. So if you apply and if maybe you are offered admission, then scholarship, and you really, in this case, you will not even need Россотрудничество, I would say, this way. I mean, to apply through it, okay? Please, is the Open Door Russian scholarship project separate applications from the application to the HC program? Yes, Open Door Russian Scholarship Project is a separate project. It is not run by HSE. It is run by many universities, and coordinated by the headquarters. And if you would like to participate in the Russian scholarship project Open Doors, you need to apply. I will send out the link. You need to apply via that link, put on your portfolio, your credentials, and be ready to participate in the competitions. I have publication in Bachelor of Science degree and achieved higher grade in academic. Can I get full funded scholarship? Great question. This is how to answer it properly. The only way to find out if you can get a full scholarship is to actually apply. Because like in 2-3 weeks, you will know definitely if you can get it. And even if you hear back the news which you are not feeling great about, before the 10th December, you still have time to apply to this scholarship. Am I automatically considered for a scholarship when I apply to the economics and economic policy, or have I to apply separately for a scholarship? Those who apply for portfolio competition, all applicants are considered both for admission and scholarship. In fact, the decision of the program is like this. Offered admission first, then offered scholarship, or like offered partial scholarship, or without a scholarship, or denial. So there are choices. In case I have got accepted in the strategic corporate finance master's degree on a scholarship, can I have a semester abroad as a partner university free? Yes. In fact, we have many choices in universities, a semester or a year abroad, and it is free in terms of tuition fee, but it is not free in terms of your travel and accommodation, travel, medical insurance, and other fees that you bear anyway in Moscow or abroad. So any other questions? Okay. Thank you. Please, anyone else, if you have a question, it's the right time to ask, because here, even though I answer all the questions and I don't let the academic supervisors speak, we have here academic supervisors, and you may want to ask them about how to write a successful motivation letter, or like what is the study plan, and so on and so on. I learned that admission score determines, wait a second. I learned that admission score determines your scholarship. Is that true? Yes, it is. In a way, it determines. There are certain admission scores that, how to say, if you get a very high admission score, then you get a full scholarship. If you have a very low admission score, you are not admitted at all. And that between of these two, there is a range of options. I'm rounding up with my master program. I've been exposed to many courses on applied micro and macroeconomic. However, I'm still working on my thesis. Can I apply to HSE directly? Olga, I'm not sure I understand the question. Do you understand the question about rounding up with my master program?
Neither am I, but even if you don't have your final diploma ready yet, you still can ask for the transcript of your previous grades, even if you don't have your final diploma yet. And with these, you can also apply for the admission to HSE. So I'm not sure if I answered on or not, but
okay. This is, do I have to apply for a scholarship also in the strategic corporate finance master degree? When you apply for the strategic corporate finance master degree, the program considers your application based on your academic merit from the undergraduate or any other advanced education. And based on this consideration, you are recommended either for admission with a scholarship or for admission with partial scholarship or for admission with no scholarship. Is your university housing guarantee for international students? Yes, in fact, the university housing is guaranteed for international students. It's a very affordable accommodation, which allows you to, in a way, if you get a scholarship, then the amount of scholarship you receive, you mostly pay, it's about $20 a month, and they change your sheets, they clean the housing, and there are a lot of other free services like free washing machines and so on, and free Wi-Fi and so on and so on. So if you are interested to learn more about the dormitories, it's better to look into this. Yes, please, Booty, please go ahead.
Yes, thank you for the informative. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I just want to find out. So we submitted our application. So what's next? What's the next step after this? Do we have to wait for? Because I have seen on the application website, there's a portfolio that have some scores. Do we have to wait for that, or how long do we have to wait to get the final answer that you are admitted, or how long?
Usually, it takes about 2 weeks to consider the application, and then there are different paths. For example, if you are considered to have an interview, you are scheduled an interview. If your program does not offer an interview, then they can give you a decision. Or, for example, if they would like to offer you full scholarship, they recommend you to the committee which awards the scholarship. But this committee that awards the scholarships, they meet once or twice a month. So if you are recommended for a scholarship committee, it will delay the process. But I would say the scholarship committee usually recommends, after the program recommends the applicant, the scholarship committee almost always accept the recommendation. So it's like a very positive development if you are recommended of this. Now, for the bachelor degree, we have to pass entrance exam. If we pass entrance exam, there would be 100% scholarship. I'm not sure which entrance exam, because we do not have entrance exams. We only have portfolio competition. I think that 100% scholarship is guaranteed for the winners of the Olympiad in relevant fields that I made a small presentation. I will bring you. I will send you. Okay, let's do this. First of all, we will. How about?
Can you listen?
Are you ready to ask some questions?
Hello, can you listen?
Yes, please.
Yes, I have a question regarding bachelor degree undergraduate.
Yes, go ahead.
Basically, in your university, there is for bachelor degree, we have to pass entrance exam. But for master, there is no entrance exam. If we apply for a bachelor degree and we pass the entrance exam, there is chances of 100% scholarship after passing the entrance exam.
I'm not sure I follow the idea. We do not have entrance exams in the master level. we consider your academic credentials that you submit based on the transcript of grades, your motivation letter, your resume, your recommendations, and other achievements. The program will decide.
No, I'm talking about undergraduate application.
We do not talk now about undergraduate application. I'm sorry. Please email me after the meeting when I will follow up on your questions separately. Now we only talk about graduate admission, not undergraduate. It is only about the master program. How many classes?
Okay, thank you.
On average, first-year strategy corporate finance students study per week. Also, is there any opportunity to work while studying? Yulia, would you be so kind to answer about how many classes?
Yes, this is a full-time program, so probably 5 or 6 classes per day. And actually, you don't have opportunity to work during the first year, maybe during the second year, but not on the first year. So it's really full busy program the first year.
In a way, I totally second this idea not to work during the first year, because this is basically, even if you think that 4 classes is not a lot, it is very time consuming, and there are a lot of group projects and so on.
Yes.
So you should prepare to study full time, because sometimes really some applicants are not aware of the time consuming of the graduate programs. Like I had one applicant maybe 6 years ago. She arrived to Moscow, and then she said by no means she is going to study 6 hours a day, because she's not going to do so. I mean, with this kind of approach, we simply cannot be successful. I will also share with you one. We had an Italian student a few years ago. He made a video to explain how he succeeded with Russians, because apparently there are certain ways to prepare for exams and so on and so on. Yes, please, I will be sending out application links to every participant now in the meeting. Please, if I choose to study in the Russian language, does the scholarship include a year of preparatory study in the Russian language? Yes, exactly. I wanted to add, by the way, that even if you would like to study in English, for some people it is not a bad idea to have a year of Russian. And we have quite a few successful students who had first a year of Russian language, because in a way they got familiarized themselves with the city, with the HSE university, they made friends, it made like a good start for them. But of course, the backset or drawback, I don't know how to call it, is that in spring you will have exams in Russian, but they are not they're not very hard. I mean, everyone passes them. If you devote some time on studying Russian, you will pass those exams. Okay, any more questions? Please, I will be sending out all presentations for today, and we encourage you to apply, not wait anything, or like even if you have good connections with the Russian embassy in your country, or Россотрудничество, or Russian Cultural Center, it's a nice thing, but we encourage you to apply now, because even if now you get some recommendation, like for example, you are offered admission but without a scholarship, then you can work with Россотрудничество. And by the way, this will bring you extra points to the Россотрудничество, because you will show them this letter that you are offered admission, and they will be more willing to give you a full scholarship from their side. So by all means, it's a nice way to apply now and get the offer before the new year. Please, academic supervisors, are you willing to add something at the end?
Oh, dear students, I just wish you good luck and just enjoy this period of studying in Russia, to be learn maybe new something about Russia culture. Just enjoy this time and welcome to Strategic Corporate Finance program. Welcome to HSE University. Thank you.
Thank you. I can just echo Yulia's words. So we're waiting for you. So we have a lot of interesting stuff to offer, and I have seen already a couple of names of these applicants. So this year applicants. So it's really nice. So do not hesitate to ask. If you have any doubts or questions, we'll be ready to help you. So good luck. See you soon, I hope.
Thank you. Elizaveta, would you like to add something?
I think I have a bad mic, but yeah, thank you very much for the beautiful presentations, and I'm waiting for your applications, and I'm ready to ask if any questions arise.
Thank you. So thank you, everyone. Please, if we are selected for the scholarship, when we will be notified on that, I would say like a month maybe, or together with all the proceedings and committee meeting and so on, sort of. If you apply like today, then there is a high chance you learn about your scholarship before the new year. Okay, so we wish all of you good luck with the application and your graduate school careers. And I will be sending out all the presentations and connection information and links and video. And see you at HSE in Moscow.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.